Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro and welcome to another weekly finds video. This finds video is based on a flea market where I went in Boekel, which is very close to where I live. I woke up at about 11. I thought, well, it's still early, let's go to a flea market. And I actually found some stuff. And what you can see here is a Skylanders Spyro's Adventure with a bunch of Skylanders. I've had a couple of them before. My little cousins love these, and also the cousins of my girlfriend, so I have some good home for these to go to. I decided not to start collecting these myself because I know myself, and at some point I want to have them all. I want to have all the limited versions, the rare ones, and you know how much stuff I have already, and that's just not gonna fly. With this set also came two of these, which aren't Skylanders at their own, but items. I haven't had these before, not sure what they do in-game. Probably a chest and some swords, but not sure. Let me show you the rest. This is like Icy Spyro, Gill Hunter or something, I believe this one's called. This is Spyro, or no? No, it's not Spyro. It's like his little more ugly cousin. Then we have Spyro with a beak. Here we have, no, this is not Spyro either. Well, he looks like Spyro, but a bit more evil. Then we have Ooga Booga. He looks like the mask you pick up in Crash Bandicoot. Then we have a Street Shark from the 80s. And a gunslinger dude with two gun, Trigger Happy, I believe his name is. The game itself, as you can see, it comes from a flea market, and the thing is they had rain in the morning, so there's like rain and damage. But yeah, the game, I didn't buy the set for the games. I bought it for the little figurines. And I also bought a bunch of comics for, to be exact, Spider-Man or Spinneman, which is the old spelling of Spider-Man in Dutch. And this one is against Brainworm. It's not a villain that I'm aware of, or that I've known of before. This is the Bestraffer, aka the Punisher. It's an old one. Let's see what year this is from. Don't see it anywhere on the front. 1975 says here in the bottom. 73 is the original release, 75 is this black and white release, so quite cool. Then two more recent Spider-Mans, the Ultimate Spider-Man series with modern drawings, which I like a lot more. But hey, for 50 cents each, couldn't pass up on these. Then there were a lot of PC games at the market, and I only went through a couple of bins because frankly it was just too much. But I did find some nice games. Here we have a pile. Let's zoom in a bit. Alice, which I really liked playing as a kid. Really loved this game. It's really spooky, creepy, and it's action platformer adventure game. Really love it. Morrowind Game of the Year, Elder Scrolls Part 3. Total War Eras, the games. It's Shogun Total War, Mongol, Medieval Total War, and the Viking Invasion, and Rome Total War, and Barbarian Invasion. So it's 3 games with 3 expansions. Same goes for Rise of Nations Gold Edition, also comes with a bunch of extras, I believe. Includes both Rise of Nations and Thrones and Patriots expansions. So also 3 games for the price of 1. And the price was, I believe I paid €1 each for these games. Then Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai. It's also a limited edition. Yeah, there's she. Includes exclusive in-game content and more. Not sure if this game is yeah, there it goes. Requires internet and free Steam account to activate, so this is probably worthless. With PC games, at some point most of them became online activation, etc., and you can't use them secondhand, so that one is a wasted €1. Then the Command & Conquer Saga, which has, I believe, all the original Command & Conquer games. Let's see if it says so on the back. Oh, it's the First Decade and Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars. So, and the First Decade is the original Command & Conquer and a bunch more. Oh, looks like there's a CD missing. Bonus DVD. And this is Command & Conquer 3. So yeah, the CD for Command & Conquer, this one, the First Decade, is missing. So another year wasted. Then Lord of the Rings, War of the Ring. That's the last one. Then I bought some console stuff. First of all, I cleaned up my stock. I still have a crap ton of games in stock. I'd say about 2,000 PC games and a bunch of console stuff. I was cleaning out the Xbox part, and then I came across a whole lot of booster packs for Eye of Judgment. And since these are worthless and I kind of have a nostalgic feeling with opening booster packs, because I played a lot of Magic the Gathering and also a lot of Pokemon, the card game, I thought, well, I have the Eye of Judgment, they're worthless anyway, so why not just open them and see and have that nostalgic feeling again. And also, this is still a game I want to try at some point. Let's see, I have the Hellfire Spitter, Monk Eye of Okundada, Biolith Battle Chariot, part mole, flame lizard. So he's part mole and he's a flame lizard. What part is mole? Tritonin Harpoonsman, Juno Forest Dragon, Cloud Runner, and Tinoan Telekinesis. Do these cards have some sort of rarity icon? I honestly have no clue. I suppose it's a collectible card game, so they should have some rarity icon. Maybe this. They all say 1. Ah yeah, there we go. This is probably the rare one. Also looks a lot stronger. I'm gonna open all these booster packs and try this game out. Maybe even for a collection dissection episode, but it might be a bit too complicated for that. But I have the big box with the camera, etc. So gonna try that out. Then for the Xbox, also came from stock. Thought I had it, but I don't, so put it in my collection. Kingdom Under Fire Heroes. And the last one I bought at the flea market, also for €1, Burnout Revenge. And that's just because Roderick, my friend, which I do the collection dissection videos with, he really wants to play a Burnout game because he likes them. And hey, for €1, game to my collection, a good game because I've played it before, and a game we can play in collection dissection, well, that's a deal. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, like me on facebook.com/drretromd, and of course, see you next time. Bye bye.